As we gather here today to address the ongoing water crisis and county government interventions, I want to emphasize that the harsh effects of global warming and climate change remains one of the biggest challenges affecting Mandera County to date. Considering that our people are predominantly pastoralists, the severe first-hand effect of cyclic drought and the short and reliable rainfall have led to previous loss of livestock, threatening the livelihood of our people and dramatically raising poverty levels. As government, recognizing the crucial role of safe and reliable water supply for our community, and in an effort to ensure adequate water supply, we drafted the County Water Investment and Sanitation Strategy, which is a 10-year strategy plan 2024-2034. Additionally, we have also drafted County Water Bill, which has been adopted by the County Executive Committee and is currently awaiting County Assembly for its final step approval. During the recent October-December short rains, less than 30% of the earth pans impounded water to full capacity. As our pastoralist community depend on these pans for livestock water, boreholes are under significant pressure as an alternative source. In response to the recurring drought, we have put measures in place and dedicated efforts to mitigate the severe effects of climate change and protect the people of Mandera from further losses and devastation. Water impacts all other sectors, including health, education, economy, and agriculture. To mitigate the impact of drought on education, the county government directed efforts to school feeding programs across all the ECDE centers, which saw the increase in early childhood development education enrollment. In the year 2021, the number of enrolled pupils stood at 23,499. By the year 2023, this figure has risen to 32,049, and in the year 2024, it further increased to 35,238. The program has also contributed to retention and attendance rates. To sustain this progress, this year, 125 tons of unimixed porridge have been distributed across all our ECDE centers to ensure our students continue receiving essential nutrition support while learning. At the peak of poverty, when losses of livelihood led to widespread hunger and malnutrition among mothers, children, and other vulnerable groups, the county government, through the Special Protection Department, provided relief food to 59,850 households in need across the 9 sub-counties. An additional 10,250 more households comprising of ulumas people living with disabilities, child care, and people living with HIV/AIDS. The seventh, community groups and special institutions were also targeted. This brings the total number to 70,000 households. In response to challenging times and impact of global warming, following the previous loss of livestock amounting to almost 11 billion, that is during the drought of 2022-23, the county government has launched a program to educate our people and support alternative economic activities for sustainable long-term solutions. We encourage communities to diversify their livelihood and reduce overdependence on livestock to prevent similar shocks in future. With water at the core of our county's development agenda, feasibility studies and design works for 7 water supply schemes, that is in Ramo, Lefe, Asabito, Banisa, Dandu, Kalalio, and Ditkuro have been completed, and project implementation is currently underway. In early March this year, that is 2025, the county government launched a 3-day county-wide drought interventions assessment and upscaling of our efforts where necessary. As part of these efforts, 2 new boreholes were successfully drilled, one in Burumayo, Mandera West, and the other in Terkale, Banisa constituency, Banisa sub-county. These boreholes are part of the current drought intervention program, which aims to drill 20 emergency boreholes across the county. We have also started desilting and expansion of 8 water ponds in big centers such as Danaba, Budras, Kilwihiri, Lulis, Eimole, Guba, Ola, and Warankara. These collective efforts are aimed at improving access to water sources and reduce distance that deployed water bowsers must cover for water tracking services. Water tracking has been one of the key interventions by the county government. A total of 35 water bowsers were deployed to supply water across the following sub-counties. Asabito sub-county, 30 sites. Mandera South sub-county, 22 sites. Lefe sub-county, 5 sites. Kilwihiri sub-county, 43 sites. Arabia sub-county, 5 sites. Mandera North sub-county, 16 sites. Mandera West sub-county, 55 sites. Banasa sub-county, 52 sites. Dandu sub-county, 23 sites. Kutulo sub-county, 28 sites. And Mandera East sub-county, 5 sites. This brings the total number of water tracking sites to 285, supplying water to a total population of 245,796 residents. Additionally, we have implemented livestock grazing zoning in areas where pasture is available and water is lacking, and lactating and weak herds such as goats will be provided with water to help mitigate potential economic losses for the community. To ensure sustainable water supply during the ongoing drought, the county government, through the Department of Water, repaired a total number of 56 boreholes, procured 42 submersible pumps, and installed 400 draw pipes and other necessary maintenance kit. Moreover, we have rehabilitated 10 gensets and purchased 9 new gensets and distributed to the following areas: Kona S, Chachabole, Sukelabima, Garcesala, Dabasiti, El Kur, Lafe, and Arabia, ensuring operationalization of 19 strategic boreholes for sustainable water supply. Demonstrating a continued commitment to groundwater exploration, the county acquired advanced equipment including RTK machine and ABEM LS2 required for hydrological survey for drought contingency boreholes. To maximize the use of the equipment, the county provided capacity building to a team on its operation. Using the ABEM LS2 machine, 80 hydrological surveys were conducted to locate fresh water sources. This has resulted in surveying of about 140 sites and the successful drilling of 5 boreholes at Irescore, Libahia, Dadachulo, Carro, and Arabia. To improve drilling success rates, the county government brought on board a Turkish expert to assess areas with limited groundwater. 66 potential sites have been identified across the county. While we have invested significant efforts in groundwater exploration, we are also simultaneously working to improve on water storage facilities. These efforts are directed towards rehabilitation and desilting of 30 earth ponds, construction of 60 underground storage tanks at strategic locations, and construction of 19 medium-sized water ponds with different capacities to upscale water harvesting. To improve household connectivity, a total of 200-kilometer pipes have been extended under the 7 water schemes, providing access to clean water for 10,000 new households. These projects are to be completed by end of this financial year. In matters maintenance, the county has established 2 rapid response maintenance teams and routine inspection and maintenance teams to address emergency breakdowns countywide, ensuring uninterrupted water supply services. The team has successfully attended to 56 boreholes breakdowns in a timely manner. Mandera is one of the 5 beneficiary counties in the Horn of Africa Groundwater Resilience Program. The project is set to drill 60 boreholes and rehabilitate 70 identified boreholes, which will effectively enhance water access and improve last mile connection at the household level. With support from UNICEF, 5 additional boreholes were equipped with solar panels and rehabilitation of 2 water supply rising mains were done. In partnership with UNICEF, the county trained hydrologists on the groundwater mapping using remote sensing GIS technology. In a bid to secure external support for addressing water crisis and recognizing the crucial role that partners and donors play in supplementing our efforts, the county government, in collaboration with UNICEF, developed Takaba Water Supply Master Plan, a 25-year project to meet the region's growing water needs. To ensure its implementation, the county government organized a successful donor roundtable meeting for the Takaba Water Supply Master Plan. Our main aim is to mobilize resources to bridge the funding gaps for its implementation, as the plan requires 4.3 billion for the full execution. On 14 November 2024, donor roundtable for Takaba Water Supply Master Plan was convened. The first phase of this project will be funded by the African Development Bank and the Government of Kenya, with a commitment of Kenya shilling 1.7 billion. Mandera County Government has already started the first phase with 200 million. For the remaining two phases, we have secured commitments from various partners and donors, including Qatar Charity, Saudi, Egyptian Embassy, and United Nations, to support the final execution stages. This project includes construction of 20 boreholes, building large-scale dams, expanding earth pans to increase the capacity to 400,000 cubic meters, and installing water storage tanks and pipelines. It also includes a climate greening initiative aiming to plant 1 million trees in each phase, resulting to 3 million trees by end of the third phase. These efforts are focused on transforming Takaba and its surrounding areas into a green and water-sufficient region. As we assess our progress and gaps, we have come this far with the county government efforts and external support as well. It is in this regard that I recognize and extend my sincere gratitude to the following organizations that have continuously supported our initiatives, including WFP, WSTF, UNICEF, NDMA, IOMK, Rasida, Boresha DRC, Rama Foundation, among many others. I also want to appreciate the honorable members of County Assembly, the Water Department, sub-county administrators, and the entire executive team for their cooperation and support in addressing the current drought. Finally, while the global warming and climate change remains out of our control, significant efforts have been made to address its adverse impacts. The county government has not only implemented various interventions, but has also actively engaged with partners and donors to ensure all possible measures are directed towards cushioning the community from the harsh effects of climate change. Through these collaborative efforts, the county remains committed to building resilience and ensuring a water-secure future for its residents. I wish to appeal to national government, development partners, and non-state actors to continue supporting the county government's efforts as droughts progress. Asanteni sana.